by my side, till the day I die. Niggas ain't gon' fail, but if I did, tell the Dukes I tried. Yeah, niggas working overnight, like nigga, I ain't tired. Bruh, I can't hide that shit, so little nigga, I get.
Why hip-hop doesn't respect Lil Yachty, bruh?
Lil Yachty's career should have been over in a matter of years. Hated by all of the hip-hop community over the age of 21, his back was against the wall from the second he arrived in the game. Seen as the embodiment of everything wrong with a generation of rap, his supporters were outnumbered by the scores of people who wanted to see him back in the gutter. Because in their opinion, he didn't respect the opportunity he had. Meanwhile, Yachty was just trying to have fun.
I mean, I'm making music, bro. I'm just having fun. My fans love it.
It's with just having fun and fun.
But these days, Yachty isn't laughing anymore and set out to prove why he's one of the biggest names in the industry. The only thing that hasn't changed is that there's still plenty of fans who feel that Lil Boat is worthy of their disgust. So how did Yachty go from being a beloved figure in
Yachty really hard though, bro. Like Yachty really hard, bro. Like I be listening to nigga, I don't know, bro. Ever since the pandemic, bro. This nigga came back hard as fuck. Like, I really be listening to this nigga really be spitting, bro. Like that fucking song with Ion, bro. That shit hard, bro. I ain't count all his recent drops, bro. Just been hard, bro. Like I don't understand, bro. All his recent shit just been hard as fuck, bro. Anyway.
hip-hop to everyone, including artists from his own label, calling him out and doing anything to tarnish his reputation. My name is Luesta, and to understand why Yachty is so hated, we have to go back and see why Yachty was so despised in the first place. Although he had hits like One Night, Minnesota, and many more blowing up like crazy in the year 2016, many hip-hop fans and vets saw him as everything wrong with the genre. This time in hip-hop was a bit different than it is now, as Atlanta was in the beginning stages of taking over the mainstream with their sound. And as Yachty was signed to QC, the same label that signed Migos, Lil Baby, Rich the Kid, City Girls, and more, obviously his songs had a similar vibe. Trap beats, braggadocious lyrics, auto-tuned vocals, you know, typical Atlanta stuff. And as the sound evolved, many people began to label rappers.
Atlanta really like the pinnacle of fucking like entertainment, like rappers, bro. That's what, bro. I feel like that's how LA was, bro. That's how Hollywood. I mean, Hollywood's still like that, but it's like for like actors and shit. But like Atlanta is for like entertainment, like, bro. That shit really crazy, bro. Hold on, that shit really crazy because Atlanta really like this pinnacle of like. Like niggas in Atlanta, they just, you know, they just like creative, they like make music. Hold on, that sound like hella glaze right there. That shit sounded like hella glaze. Nah, let me stop.
In the subgenre of hip-hop as quote-unquote mumble rappers.
But seniors mumbling and rambling, mumbling and rapping, mumble rapping. I find it hard to find actual talent.
It was a new wave that was taking over the game, and some critics and rappers had a problem with that.
Because when you look at these kids today that are rapping with the lean and the pills, they sound like garbage. Versus my generation, who, yeah, okay, X, some guys may have dabbled, but for the most part, I don't think a good majority of them dudes was doing that. And the music was
old school music really
for a long time,
crazy,
Yachty
bro. Like, eventually, bro, our music gonna be old school music, and that shit gonna be insane to really think about. Like, damn, like, bro, we really been living for hella years, bro. Like, to the fact that our music is now considered old school and kids don't listen to that shit no more. That shit is insane, bruh.
Basically became the poster boy of that subgenre and even acknowledged it in various
I just want to
interviews.
be like, damn, the only thing is I want to be able to see that and still be able to listen to young artists and shit, bro. That's the crazy part. That's what I want to be able to do.
Well,
because I want to see
when it
like
comes
the next
to what they
generation
call
on how
mumble
they
rap,
shit
I
gonna
feel
be.
like
Because
you're
that shit
the
gonna
poster
be
boy for
probably
that.
even crazier for real, for real.
I'm the one who speaks up, you know. I'm the one who I've been going on all these interviews, and I'm the one taking all the flock for everything.
This
Because
nigga
I be
was big as fuck. That nigga was big as fuck, bro. Hold on.
speaking, I be talking.
What's funny is that despite saying this, Lil Boat also clarified that he felt the term didn't really relate to him.
Does it bother you, or do you?
No, it don't bother me, although I still feel like it don't relate to me, but it doesn't bother me. I be talking with grills sometimes, you know, so
really
it may sound
big.
sometimes like I mumble, you know what I'm saying, when I speak. And I just got, my voice is different.
However, not only was he labeled a mumble rapper, but he also became a symbol of the new generation of rappers, who often faced criticism for not showing enough respect to the legendary pioneers of the genre. This became a huge deal starting on November 8th, 2016, when Yachty appeared alongside his producer Perry for Pitchfork's Over/Under series. In this show, they were asked to rate things ranging from pirating to famous celebrities like Tom Hanks and Biggie. And when it came down to what he would rate the notorious B.I.G., one of the most respected and legendary rappers out of Brooklyn, the then 18-year-old rapper said this.
It's overrated. I've never listened. I'm not gonna say I've never listened. I've like heard like his stuff in movies and stuff. I grew up very sheltered. I can't say the same for him. Overrated.
As soon as the clip began to surface and do the rounds on social media, Yachty...
No, I get mad because he don't like old school music. It's kind of crazy. Like, I understand where it's coming from, but that's kind of insane, bro. They about to turn this nigga whole career over just because that nigga said that about somebody they consider a legend. Crazy work.
He bought himself the intense scrutiny of everyone who didn't buy into his King of the Teens image. Basically, this marked the first time that he began getting hated by the masses, as now he was seen as an ungrateful kid who didn't respect what came before him. The backlash was pretty bad, and I'm telling you, everybody was talking about it at the time. To add salt to the wound, this wasn't even the first time that Yachty was seen disrespecting a legend. And only about 2 months prior to this, Yachty had posted a video to social media where he and his friends claimed that Drake was better than Tupac.
What you say? Drake is better than Tupac and Biggie. They ain't got shit on Drake.
This received so much negative feedback that it's hard to find a single comment where they were supportive of Yachty's opinion. At first, Yachty tried to act like he was unfazed by all the hate and just kept making himself the face of his era.
I'm definitely listening to Drake before I listen to Tupac and Biggie, bro. Except for certain songs, because some songs, it depends on what song from Drake. Like, Drake top song, I'm listening to that before I'm listening to a top Tupac or Biggie song. Unless, like, you got, I don't know, bro, because, like, it depends on what mood I'm in, too. Because, you know, sometimes you want to listen to, like, certain music at certain time. Like, you be chilling, you don't want to listen to no fucking, no drill music or nothing while you just sitting in the house chilling. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be insane. Like, you trying to chill, you trying to relax, and you listen to drill music, that'd be insane work. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, it depends on what mood I'm in. For real. So I say I wouldn't say I would never, but like, I don't know.
Why do you think that people always take what you say and twist it to be the most negative?
I don't know, bro. Like, I think it's just because I'm like the leader of this new school, like, and it's like such a big line between the old school and the new school. Like, it's not together. Like, it's clear and evident that the old school of hip hop and the new school of hip hop aren't best friends. You know, like there's a lot of old MCs that just don't really have much respect for this new school like rock stars.
They don't have to respect you.
True, and then it's the same way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Even when faced with intense criticism, Yachty refused to really back down or take any accountability for his role in the hate.
Think about it. Most of the music records are like world records or like broken by new school artists. So you gotta rethink what's really better though. But you also gotta think new school is more people listening to music. So it probably, you never know, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
Receiving, but it's clear the negativity eventually got to him. Only a couple days later, he was appearing on interviews, immediately taking back what he said.
People take it very personal when it comes to Biggie, and
at the time I wasn't really, understanding that, but now I'm at a point where I understand, it's a lot serious to specific people because it's just like, I don't know, he's just one of those subjects that just like,
It's touchy, dog. Him and Pac, it's touchy, it's emotional. People are invested.
Exactly. And, I'm from a new generation where I just wasn't as emotionally connected. I'm at a point now in life where I understand it.
Yeah.
I respect
that because he's just so big.
You learn from it.
If you want a clear picture of how big of a deal this was, Yachty claimed that he was literally starting to receive death threats for the controversy. But even though there was a lot of hate out there, none of this was really affecting Yachty's bag. And to be honest, the publicity he was receiving was just making him more and more famous. And it also allowed him to reach a wider audience. Amid making $13 million in 16 months from endorsement deals with Sprite and Target, among others, Yachty was definitely moving like a brand and successfully getting the bag. So if he was truly unbothered by all of the smoke he was getting from his detractors, then he would be entitled to. But while his pockets were getting bigger, so did the tension between him and the hip-hop community.
It was a video of Lil Yachty freestyling at Hot 97.
Nah, that shit was crazy though, cause this nigga really could not freestyle, bro. I'm like, yo, this shit really ass, bro. Like, if it wasn't ass, I wouldn't even be saying, like, yo, this nigga can't. No, bro, this shit was really ass, bro. Really cheeks, really buns, man. Crazy work.
Bunch of emojis showing disapproval, basically saying he ain't with it. Now, a fan actually said this is ridiculous. Whoever put him behind a mic and gave him a chance was a fool. Hip-hop is dead because of shit like this. How are people okay?
Man, I think this all old heads. Look at these niggas' profile
rappers
pics.
like him. Okay, Pete Rock
This is
actually
crazy.
responded to that person. He says, shaking my head. They don't match the world that we live in making this type of nonsense or not repping the culture right. They breed in these stupid ass fans with no fucking brains. So
Damn.
we gonna have a world full of that? Really? Now, of course, Lil Yachty was not gonna take that too lightly. He didn't appreciate that.
His attitude towards the culture gave some of the genre's most vocal critics a reason to express their frustration whenever he showed up on their shows during a press run. And that's exactly what happened in the infamous Joe Budden showdown. Now,
this
I
shit
have
really
talked
crazy
about
because niggas in the hip hop community really be hate, bro. This nigga Joe Budden really getting hating now, bro. And niggas really used to be listening to this nigga. Like, this nigga really the strength of the hip hop community. Now, every time I see this nigga Joe Budden, bro, they over here clowning this nigga, bro. I swear. Now, every time I see something, bro, they clowning this nigga, bro. Back in the day, bro, they was really listening to this nigga like, yeah, this nigga really speaking. But he wasn't, though. He wasn't speaking back then. And he's definitely not speaking now, bro. That should be ass. I'd be like, these niggas' takes is crazy. They be having the craziest takes on their show, bro. I swear to God, bro. Bro, every time I see a clip from that shit, bro, I'd be like, bro, these niggas' takes are crazy, bro. These niggas' takes are crazy.
The drama between
really
Joe
for the
Budden
old
and
heads,
Lil
bro.
Yachty on my page a few times before, but I think it's worth recapping again for this video because it was really one of the most
how old is
controversial
Joe
moments
Budden?
in his career.
How you spell that nigga name? Is Joe? What the fuck? Biden. I think it's Budden. Is it Budden? All right. How's that nigga name? Joe Budden. Hold on. There's an extra D in that. That shit crazy. This nigga is 44, bro. Lock into we never listen to this nigga opinion. 44, bro. Come on, bro. This nigga too old. He need to calm down.
Well, up until recently at least, when the disdain for Yachty really went into overdrive. Back in April of 2017, Yachty faced scrutiny from Joe Budden, who had joined the Deska, Alexis, and Academics on Complex's new hip-hop debate show titled Everyday Struggle. As Yachty was gearing up to promote his album Teenage Emotions, Joe Budden was not happy about it. Without even hearing a single track, Joe Budden formed his opinion based on the album's controversial cover. The cover features Lil Boat at a movie theater surrounded by various outcasts, including an overweight girl, 2 gay men, an albino, a punk rocker, and a woman with vitiligo. Joe claimed that the cover was pandering to the LGBTQ+ community and was ruining hip-hop culture.
I don't think
How's
that
that ruining
Yachty is
hip-hop
hip-hop.
culture? Hey, now this
I don't
nigga
think that Yachty-
crazy. Hold on. This nigga's crazy, bro. What? How is that picture ruining hip hop culture, bro? These nigga was wilding the fuck out, bro. What he mean by that, bro? He need to elaborate real quick.
Yachty's label is hip hop. And when you're not hip hop, you're trying to just troll or exploit, you get things like this.
Weeks later, Yachty thought it would be fun to come onto the show and discuss it with Joe. However, nobody knew that Joe Budden was about to let Yachty have it for disrespecting the culture that he held near and dear to his heart. 2 minutes in, and Joe Budden threw a fit.
So you came up with this cover?
Yeah, I came up with that cover, and
nobody from the art department at the label came up with this cover.
No,
you went
actually,
to the label and said, I want 2 gay dudes kissing. I want the white girl with the funny hair. You went to the label and said you want all of that.
Actually, I didn't go to the label.
Who you called?
I didn't call the label. It has nothing to do with the label. We do it and then we give it to the label.
Joe Budden didn't think that Yachty was really a rapper who blew up off of his talent.
This nigga feel bad for this nigga Yachty, bro. He was trying to really cook this nigga, bro. He was getting cooked love, bro. I feel bad. Shit crazy. Now this nigga Yachty got a podcast himself.
He felt like his label was making him have as many antics and gimmicks as possible to help him blow up.
Tell me what the message is here.
The message is just to believe in yourself, to love yourself. Basically, it's just showing all signs of life. You know what I'm saying? She has vitiligo.
And he really out here explaining himself.
Like
Yachty, bro. Damn, bro. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, what you mean, bro? I'd be like, bro, what you mean, bro? Like, this nigga really trying to disrespect this nigga art. This nigga really probably came up with that shit too. The label did not have nothing to do with that. He came up with that shit, and he over here talk about, oh, the label did this because he's trying to pander. He trying to make it something that's totally not. It's nothing like that. That shit crazy, bro.
Emotional girl, you know what I'm saying? We have obesity, and then we have same-sex love. You know what I'm saying?
What about your music speaks to any of that?
My music is basically to
this nigga probably didn't even listen to this nigga music either.
Love yourself.
It was almost as if whatever Yachty said didn't even matter, as Joe was simply bitter from the start. When the Atlanta native tried to explain how he can identify with feeling like an outcast, Budden clearly takes issue with it and immediately calls his claim bullshit.
I feel like the new generation is the outcast, but I feel like I'm the top outcast.
Let me tell you something, right?
Now that's interesting.
That's bullshit.
Then, when Yachty tried to say that he's happy every day, Budden then accuses him of being media trained.
I'm happy every day because life is moving in such a positive way, I can't get slowed down.
So maybe he has been media trained.
Not happy. This nigga, damn, this nigga definitely not happy every day, bro. I feel bad, bro. Niggas, I don't want to get media trained, bro. I don't want to get big. Like, I don't want to get so big. I don't want to get so big, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm going crazy right now. I don't want to get so big to the point where I gotta get media trained, bro. That shit is ass, bro. Like, I can't say what I want to say, bro. That's just terrible, bro.
This is a very media-trained answer.
Before schooling him on how humans work.
Let me tell you about how humans are.
Okay, I'm listening.
Feelings are fickle. What that means is they come and they go. Nobody is one thing forever. You cannot tell me, you would be lying to tell me that as a young man in this industry, in this music industry, in the music business, you are happy 24/7. That is a lie. So that is bullshit, and I refuse to have somebody tell me bullshit.
And although Yachty tried to explain that he was really grateful for everything he had, Joe just wasn't buying it.
When you come from a college dorm room with no money and you ain't getting no play with no girls, you have no clothes, you have no car, and you come to having 3-4 cars, you got millions of dollars, $500,000 on your body just to wear, and any kind of clothes you want, any hoes you want, how could you be upset?
Because I don't think that's where your values lie. That's why.
Throughout the duration of the interview,
this nigga cooking him though. Damn, my nigga Yachty, bro. This nigga getting cooked crazy right now. He really frying his shit, bro.
Budden made it clear that he had no respect for Yachty whatsoever, and that he didn't stand for anything Yachty represented. But after watching what went down, a lot of viewers who weren't even fans of his saluted Yachty for keeping his composure and standing up to the veteran MC. However, Joe pointed out a few valid flaws within Yachty's mindset, such as the fact that he didn't even know what type of deal he was signed to. And when reflecting back to the interview all these years later, Yachty admitted that the whole incident, as well as being used as a scapegoat by Joe Budden for what's wrong with the culture, did get to him.
Joe was just kind of like, every time he was just trying to diss the newer rappers, he would just use you. For whatever reason, it was just you. And I could imagine, because I knew you were watching the show at that time.
That's my fucking favorite show.
And every fucking day, imagine like you're just getting slammed. It's kind of like how KD feels about these sports
I swear to God, I was just going to say that. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, that's what it feels like of being a star basketball player, just watching the show that you watch as soon as you wake up, and it's like they're talking about you every fucking day. Yeah. Bro, I got such tough skin. You have to be if you want to be an artist or a rapper specifically, because it's just everyone has an opinion. You done had so many private conversations to where he'd be like, what's your number? And we talk about it after, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, so no, I didn't take nothing from it. It's not like I left there and was like, oh my God, let me do all my research and my homework on. I left that shit like, fuck that.
This nigga really
you know
was
what I'm saying?
big
Like, I
as
didn't leave
fuck,
that shit
bro.
with like,
Oh my God, bro. This nigga really came up, bro. He got fit enough. Started dropping banger after banger. Really coming out here, really doing this shit. Got bread, made his own company. Cause this shit right here look crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This shit right here look insane, bro. Wait, this recent? This can't be recent, bro. This nigga look big, bro. Why he look like that? Bro, this nigga used to be skinny, bro. That's why I be seeing like niggas transformations when you get rich. It's crazy, bro. This nigga used to be skinny. Then he got red, sipping lean. Now look at this nigga. He's cooked. Then he got rich, start sipping lean, bro. Shit crazy.
man, he was teaching me something valuable. That's how I left it, you know what I'm saying? Because he was looking crazy.
Even with people like Button coming at his neck, the strength of his early material meant that the younger listeners and many critics still saw him as an important voice in hip-hop. But unfortunately for Yachty, the road was about to get a little bumpier when the perception shifted from Lil Boat being a man who was pushing the genre forward to an artist who was just phoning it in. In May of 2017, Lil Yachty finally dropped his debut album, Teenage Emotions. And, well, it flopped. It was panned by most critics who originally thought what he was doing was cool and innovative.
If we're gonna care about a Yachty mixtape, a Yachty album, a Yachty anything 2 years from now, the quality has got to improve on all fronts, because there's only a certain amount of time in which Yachty's hype will sort of be able to insulate him from the
That's
severe
crazy, because this nigga really died. Like, come on, bro. This nigga Yachty, his career really did get cooked. This nigga revived his shit. Like, that shit's insane, bro. This nigga really revived his shit out of nowhere, too. I wasn't even expecting it, bro. I ain't expecting him to come back, start dropping bangers, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
mediocrity that he's treating his fans to on this album. I'm feeling a light 2 on this record.
There's also the small matter of fact that it underperformed and didn't spawn any hits like Minnesota.
But that nigga reviews, bro, be blowing me sometimes, bro. Cause it be like some shit I be like, I don't know, bro. But now I really be listening to this nigga talk about, I be like, you know what? I might get that too. Hold on. I really think about it, cause he be bringing up good ass points, bro. That I don't be like, I be like, damn. But then I hear his 10s, and the 10s be kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie, the 10s be kind of mid to me though. But I guess we got different music takes, so obviously.
Or One Night. To this day, it still hasn't been gold certified, while the Lil Boat mixtape was. With that, Lil Yachty suddenly found himself in a tough spot. While he had the fame he craved, he couldn't get the love and admiration that he hoped would come with it. Almost 10 million followers and couldn't sell more than 50K. From here, Yachty entered a period where no matter how hard he tried, he found himself boxed in as just another meme rapper who was never cut out to last. And while albums like 2018's Lil Boat 2 improved on the commercial performance of Teenage Emotions, he still couldn't get past the idea from fans that he was really striving to make everything unique or that would stand the test of time. But still, he stubbornly carried himself like a star, releasing albums like Nothing to Prove, when in reality, it really should have been called Everything to Lose, as the public's interest in him was dwindling. I feel that this was once again summed up perfectly by Anthony Fantano.
While I have had my issues with a lot of Yachty projects so far, it hasn't been until now that I felt like he's not really trying. And it's unfortunate because when Yachty first came out, I thought this guy is one of the more unique voices out here, really excited to see where he's going, but now it just seems like he's going with the current, which if he continues on that path, eventually he's going to end up washed up at shore. I'm feeling a decent too strong 2 on this thing.
Looking like he couldn't craft a single as big as One Night, Broccoli, or create new albums that had much replay value, even those who loved his music in the past were now asking major questions about where he went next. In some cases, they even thought that he lost his drive to succeed at all. What happened to this guy? I really enjoy a lot of Lil Yachty's early stuff. Now, he seems so apathetic and completely out of touch with what made him such a catch. It's pretty sad to see. Is he incapable of making a good project at this point? However, while the world was counting Yachty out, he was doubling down on self-belief, as even when tracks were failing to make much of an impact, with him being written off as just another mumble rapper, and only things like a Drake feature on Oprah's bank account really got him into the headlines, Lil Boat was telling anyone who would listen that he had more to give.
Well, see, the thing is, it's more to me than a mumble rapper. I would be selling myself short if I settled for that. Like, if I was okay with calling me a mumble rapper or SoundCloud rapper or one-hit wonder or whatever the fuck, pop rapper, whatever someone wanted to say, I'd be selling myself short, bro, because I rap better than 96% of the new generation. I swear to God.
That's a lot, B. That's a big number.
Yo, bro, it's no rapper from my class and after.
This
It's
nigga
no
really
nigga from my
hard,
class and after that I can't get on the track with and it's gonna shit on me, bro. Like, I respect the niggas before me. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about these new niggas, though. All these new niggas, bro. It's no
he really
nigga that
gained
can
respect.
come
That's
off.
what happened, bro. This nigga gained respect. The old niggas came, cooked that nigga. They chopped that nigga up, made that nigga gain respect. Now that nigga became a goat. Hold on, bro. That might be the way he gained respect for the old niggas. Now he became a goat with the new niggas, bro.
A track and just shit on me, and I proved
I
that.
swear to God, this nigga need to make a song with
I would love to make a song with
Uzi.
Corday or whoever is rappy. I don't, cause niggas be trying me, bro. I'm not talking about he trying me or like, bro. It's a formula to certain music, bro. Certain songs, and they don't always necessarily has to incorporate all these, big old metaphors and shit like that. I be trying to make certain songs and incorporate bars in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm Jay-Z or no shit like that. Don't get it twisted. Let's stop there. But I can rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really be rapping.
Honing his skills as both a rapper and producer, Lil Yachty knew that there was something else in the tank, even if he didn't know exactly what it was yet. And instead of feeling sorry for himself, he recognized that the need to constantly prove his haters wrong was a challenge his entire generation faced.
I just feel like niggas they be underestimating me, but niggas underestimate the new generation in a whole. It's not
This
just
nigga
me.
really
Like,
was.
it's all
This what he look like right now is crazy. I hope that's not what he look like right now. This nigga is big. I don't know why I keep saying it, but it's like it's not bothering me, but it's bothering me because I don't remember him looking like this, bro. Like when I think of this nigga, he don't look like this, bro.
the whole new generation. Niggas just are
Like, I missed the whole
underestimating when it
chapter of
comes
this
to
nigga
lyrics
life
or
or some
bars
shit.
or
I swear to
being
God.
a real rapper, or
Yeah, I
I don't know,
did.
whatever the fuck. Of course, you still got your guys, but I'm talking about like the forefront leaders of the new generation, bro. People try to shit on and try to like make it seem like niggas just, I don't know, bro. Bro, you gotta listen to the song me and Jid did. It's called Van Gogh. It's on YouTube, bro. That was gonna be on my album. I was eating that beat a lot, bro.
Whether or not he realized it at the time, Lil Yachty had a choice. He could either stick to what he knew, continually received mixed reviews, and never escape that mumble rapper tag that he never wanted in the first place, or he could do what too few artists do in today's music industry, which is taking a risk. And while he did make the decision to do just that and earn more respect than ever, it came with its own problems, which, if we're being honest, he did very little to avoid. When Lil Yachty first came out the gate, the last words that you probably thought to associate him with would be psychedelic rock. But on his latest album, Let's Start Here, that's exactly what he served up. But before we get to that point, Yachty's old fun-loving side was about to pay off again. A throwback track he recorded months before his bold new era began would give him a huge viral smash,
Yeah, that shit was
the
hard
likes
as
of
fuck.
which we hadn't seen in years. The track in question, Poland, was never actually meant to see the light of day.
I took the walk to Poland.
This is hard like that.
Inspired by a literal bottle of Poland Springs water in the studio, rather than anything to do with the country itself, its lean-influenced lyrics and crazy vocal effects took Yachty fans back to the days of Lil Boat.
Wait, so this
Yachty,
nigga, this nigga seeing a water bottle was like, oh yeah, I'm about to make a hit. It's crazy, bro.
he never wanted
said,
to
"Watch
take them
this."
there because he was busy finding his next move, and only a leak led to its release.
That was irritating. I was pissed because I made Poland while making this album on a day when they were like mixing in the other room, and I was just bored with the homies. I would have never dropped Poland ever, because I was trying to pivot myself into this. So I was really irritated when it dropped, but I'm so grateful it did. Like I said, I really don't know what I do next. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again or do more rap.
Although this could have given way to a whole new wave of rapping for Yachty, the ATL rapper, who had also become part of Drake's inner circle, still wanted to do something fresh. And as he revealed in an interview, it was a conversation with a true creative force in Tyler the Creator that made it feel within reach. I don't fully remember, but he was very motivating and inspiring, Yachty told Rolling Stone. I didn't tell him my ideas, but it was more so, whatever is in your heart and in your mind that you want to do it. And do it fully. Don't shortcut it. Don't cut any corners. Given a confidence boost by a man who had also been written off as just a fad at one point, Yachty was now taking inspiration not from his fellow rappers, but groups like Pink Floyd. And with that, he built something which he felt made everything he had done beforehand irrelevant. So in an interview with Billboard before the album's release, he made it known that he was ready to close the page on the past once and for all. Fuck any of the albums I dropped before this one. I came into music in a time where rap was real hardcore. It was real street. And a bunch of us kids came in with colorful hair and dressing different and basically said, "Move out the way, old fucks. We on some other shit." I was young and I didn't really give a fuck. So I did do things that may have led people to the assumptions that I was a mumble rapper or a SoundCloud kid, or I don't appreciate the history of hip hop. But to be honest, I've always been so much more than just hip hop. Soon, Let's Start Here would drop and receive the highest praise for a project that Yachty has ever had in his entire career. With this one move, Yachty proved that he was no longer that kid who just wanted to be famous. He was an artist, and for the first time in his career, he was someone who wanted to make tracks that lasted.
The goal I had in mind for Black Seminole, after like being in my room alone many nights thinking like I could never ever do anything Roger Waters has ever did, to making that record, and like obviously by all means it is nothing like Pink Floyd. I never want anyone to think that's what I'm saying, but it just made me feel like I made a record that will be played for the rest of time.
I think it's an amazing song.
Yeah,
it's
thank
one
you.
of my favorites of yours.
After scoring a major win with Let's Start Here, Yachty went from on the cusp of a fall off
This nigga
to
went
literally
from the black community to all communities. That nigga ascended, bro. I swear to God, this shit's crazy.
writing for Drake on tracks like Jumbotron Shit Poppin', Back Outside Boys, Another Late Night, and Calling For You. It's commendable that Yachty took a big swing and knocked it out of the park, particularly when so many artists from his class faded into insignificance or got clowned out of the culture. But this hasn't come without any unfortunate side effects, because these days, Yachty is despised by so many fans for a whole host of reasons that have nothing to do with how he started out. Instead, they're all related to the cocky and conceited way he's carried himself since he's gotten his career back on track, as well as some of the people that he might have exploited to get there.
Y'all earrings small as fuck, bro.
This nigga says for gold grills to fucking diamond grills. That's how you know he ascended, bro. I swear to God.
Earrings is little. These is 16 carats for my earrings, man. You niggas is little. You niggas ain't got no prezzies, man. You niggas is bitches. And I'm not even gonna walk outside and show y'all how I walk around. You niggas be on my dick, bro, and you niggas is hoes, bro. And I rap better than a lot of y'all niggas, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. But I love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
By releasing Let's Start Here, Yachty had proved all of his haters wrong. But the way that he's gone about it has really irked a lot of people, and it's only got worse the more he's opened his mouth since the album dropped. It all began with the promo cycle for the project. I touched on it earlier, but one of the driving forces behind Yachty's drive to make the album was the sense that he didn't want to be seen as just a rapper anymore. I think I created it just because I really wanted to be taken serious as an artist, you know? Not just some SoundCloud rapper, not some mumble rapper, not some guy that just made one hit. You know, I wanted to really be taken serious because music is, like, everything to me. You know, I respect all walks of music, not just rap and hip-hop, everything. Comments like these were commonplace throughout the promotion of the album, and gradually they started to rub people the wrong way. Because to them, it sounded like Yachty was saying he was too good for hip-hop, not to mention miles ahead of those he came up with. Who does Lil Yachty think he is? This just pissed me off. First of all, Yachty doesn't even have the fan base of Uzi, 21, or Kodak Black because his music sucked major ass for 6 whole years. Ever since he's been hanging out with Drake and had a passable psych rock album, his ego has inflated to galaxy-sized proportions. Yachty knows exactly what it's like to be hated by the entire hip-hop audience. So he did what he could to clear up what he meant.
I want to talk about that for a second because there was this conversation on the internet after I said that, and people took it as me trying to say like, oh, I hate when rappers say I want to be taken serious as an artist, as if I was saying that like rap isn't like being like you're not serious if you're a rapper. That's not what I meant. Me specifically, I do more than rap. For a long time in my career, I wanted to be taken serious as a rapper, and I said that, and so I would go try and do radio interviews or freestyles or whatever just because I wanted that. I did Michigan Boy Boat. I did things like that's when I was trying to prove a rapper, and I'm past that. Now I'm proving I'm an artist.
But this wouldn't be the last time that Yachty's superior attitude landed him in trouble. During a Rolling Stone Musicians on Musicians with Philly rapper Tierra Whack, Lil Boat basically said that rap sucks right now. Hip-hop is in a terrible place. The state of hip-hop right now is a lot of imitation. It's a lot of quick, low-quality music being put out. It's a lot less risk-taking. It's a lot less originality. People are too safe now. Everyone is so safe. I would rather take the risk than to take the L. As someone who has made a living off of rap for most of his adult life, this was a pretty wild thing to say.
He did drop,
it felt like he was
James
actively
Blake.
trampling on the genre that made him famous. The same one that he dissed the legends of years before and barely escaped with a career because of it. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. Because in that same interview, Yachty would prove that he has a very warped perception of who he is as an artist, while also punching down at his fellow rappers once again.
When I was younger and coming up to class, I had glorified drugs, face tats, I mean, everything under the book, you know what I'm saying? And what I learned as I got older is that I never had the fan base of certain peers because I didn't glorify negativity.
I'm following your footsteps.
Yeah.
You were able to keep a clean image. You weren't really, you know, promoting drugs or violence or any of that. You were literally my twin.
Straight away, fans tore him to shreds for this, reminding him of the many, many times that he would use the same kind of subject matters as others in his bars, right up until the present day where he's promoted drug use in his lyrics. Just months prior, he had saved his career by taking the walk to Poland. Now, he was taking aim at the drug culture in hip-hop and the trap music culture that he had existed in. It made little sense to hip-hop fans, and they were quick to remind him that he wasn't as original or pioneering as he thought he was. Made a whole album imitating Detroit rappers and another imitating Tame Impala, LMAO. But rather than take the criticism and keep moving, Yachty did the worst thing that he could, which is he started responding to it. At the same time, bragging about his pockets and success. You dudes will tweet some negative about me to get them likes just to...
This nigga fucked up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck it, Drake start playing in my ear. What the fuck? No, this nigga keep doing this. He didn't see the cycle already, bro. He wilding out right now, bro. Nigga about to fuck it up again, bro. Damn. This nigga's crazy, bro. This nigga's insane.
To post that weak ass SoundCloud link under it, and nobody clicks that shit. And this shit sucks. Like, bruh, you're never gonna make it. When a fan commented saying, "You just signed 4 female visas, and you imitate Earl when he raps over Alchemist beats, dude," he responded by saying, "I signed 1 girl, and I don't imitate Earl." You dudes just be talking, bro. You dudes who hide behind pop culture pictures just be saying anything for likes and retweets.
Bruh,
People act like the
you
world.
really gotta know a nigga in America, bro. That shit really crazy, bro. To get in America, bro, you really gotta know niggas in America to even get in this bitch, bro. Like, that shit's crazy. You wanna become a fucking a citizen of America, you gotta know niggas in America to, bro. That shit's so insane, bro. And then if you don't live in America, like, you can't stay in America for too long, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. They be like, this nigga been here for like you from a different country, you come to America, bro. It's like a certain amount of days you can stay in shit before you gotta go back to your country. That's why that nigga had to go back home, bro, cause that nigga can't be here for that long. They got the fucking FBI gonna come up to this nigga like, "Hey, you been here too long, nigga. You need to get the fuck out of here, nigga. You need to go home. This not your country, bro. That's where they really be on, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. You really gotta know niggas in America to come to America, bro. And I think that's what a lot of places, like, you gotta know niggas that live there to actually move there. But I don't even know. I think it's really just America that's that hard, bro. Like, it might be like other places that's hard to get into, like, to stay there, but like America, I feel like that shit really crazy, bro. Like, it gotta be at least top 5.
World is going to shit when a dude gives an opinion. After the world momentarily gave him respect for what he accomplished with Let's Start Here, it seems like Yachty had been on a one-man quest to destroy whatever goodwill came his way. Because when he wasn't dissing the current state of hip-hop, he was claiming that New York, the city where the culture was invented, had no style.
And I feel like New York didn't have like this, like, I don't want to say identity, but y'all are so clearly separated now. Like, as far as like, everyone used to just kind of copy Atlanta. Oh, as far as style goes, I mean, I don't think it's shit going on when it comes to like New York fashion. Y'all like Purple Label, the Mary, and y'all wear a lot of y'all homeboys brands. Y'all really supportive. Y'all wear all y'all homie shit. I know, and you can tell.
Immediately, the entire city was up in arms, with plenty of people pointing out that he made these comments while dressing like he was from the boroughs. Yachty said that people from the Bronx can't dress. It's people in Soho who dress the best in New York. Meanwhile, he dressed like 07 BX Cat. Then, hip-hop figures like ASAP Nast weighed into the conversation as they couldn't believe what they had just heard.
I'm not doing it. I'm making this shit short. I mean,
nah, this a crazy fit.
You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy, pal.
Real killers. Real ones.
No, this fit right here is kind of insane. Like, I can see where he was coming from. But then again, I'm like, yo, this nigga was wilding at the same time. Like, this look a crazy fit. Yo, this look a crazy fit though, bro. I can see where he was trying to aim for though.
The real ones, the originators. Boy, stop playing. You niggas is bums. Only nigga I'm jacking is Cardi, you're...
While Yachty did eventually head to TikTok and claim it was a joke, the problem is that Lil Boat keeps alienating people with his comments. The more I hear from this man, the less I like him. And to make matters worse, it doesn't seem like it's just those on the outside looking in who are getting tired of him. Recently, it was announced that one of the leading lights of his Concrete Boys label was leaving him behind. Officially launched in March of 2024, the talented female rapper Caribou was
like,
tipped.
Damn, bro, Caribou really tough though. Like, even though I do believe this nigga wrote her lyrics and shit, I do believe what he said, but like, she really tough though. Like, she really like, I don't know. I think it's her voice, bro.
To be one of the big stars on the label. Initially starting out as Yachty's assistant, her tracks like R.I.P. Follies and Running Late, as well as appearances on TV shows like Dave, Grownish, and On the Come Up, made her seem like one of the most exciting members of the crew. In a shocking turn of events, she has now left the clique, but not before unfollowing all the members, including Yachty. Now, Yachty was left scrambling to explain what happened.
I don't want to say this. I'm gonna say this shit one time, right? We have split ways with Kara as far as this concrete.
Why you say it like that? That nigga said, I don't want to say this shit, bro. I'm gonna say this shit one time. We have split ways. Like, why he say it like that, bro?
Shit. I don't have nothing to say, nothing bad to say, nothing negative to say about Kara. I wish her
like
the best in her career. Yeah, that's that.
This led to Caribou responding, saying that Yachty was quote-unquote bullying her. She took to her Instagram story to say the following. Put it on your kid, I ain't write these songs, Miles. She wrote, addressing Yachty by his government name while referencing the child he welcomed in 2021. Stop the cap and leave me out of your internet shenanigans. This led to Yachty letting the clip fly on Caribou during an Instagram live, where he accused his former assistant turned artist, claiming that she was actually very abusive towards his bodyguard.
If you want to tell this shit, tell the whole story. Go ahead, tell people how you verbally abuse people, all right? Don't get on here and make it seem like niggas kicked you out. Bullying you? Bro, go ahead, tell people how you talk to people. How you tell my security guard, oh, you homeless, oh, you work for me, you're poor, we above you, and you talk to people like they nothing, like they small. Like,
no, I did not hear this, bro. What? I never, bro. I heard like, I saw like little clips, but I never heard the full thing, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Like, what?
Like they beneath you. How you told me you gonna spit on me when you see me. Your brain is clinically imbalanced, bro.
Then Yachty just...
I just think I hear her with articulate words and shit. Niggas. Niggas. Hey, nah, bro. This nigga funny, bro.
Absolutely crashed out. It went on to say that he wrote all of her raps, including her viral On the Radar freestyle.
I've given you a career, and time to time you just disrespect me. I wrote every fucking verse you've done. I dressed you. I gave you that chrome Rolex. You was watching tables. I changed your motherfucking life. And you on here lying, talking about some we bully you? That shit got me fucked up, right?
Sadly, Caribou wasn't the only one with a bad experience on Yachty's label. Consisting of artists like Cody Shane, J-Bands, Earl the Pearl, Big Brother Chubba, The Good Perry, Aaron Versetti, and BU, Yachty seemed really determined to put them all on. But for one reason or another, they all fell to the side. And in interviews, Yachty has put all of that on them.
So when the selling team became like my brothers and sisters, I kind of felt the need to kind of take care of them.
I believe that shit too, though.
I was spending so
I feel like he leaving shit out
money,
on this one.
like almost $1 million trying to like create this company out of my own money.
But that's why he leaving hella shit out.
And they didn't want it for themselves. They were just really lazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like, why am I sitting here trying so hard to make you guys? But that's the thing, like, I never wanted money from my friends either. I just really wanted them to be great. I never signed any of them. I never put none of them on paper because I didn't want that. I wanted them to go get their own labels. Just like my old best friend Perry, who I'm not that close to anymore. I never wanted anything from him. Just for him to be great. But that's a long story.
Now, there are fans who think the Concrete Boys aren't so much about creating new talent, but allowing him to justify biting their style. Lil Yachty's Concrete Boy's adopted sound was the best career move he could have done, aka him stealing DC2 Trill's flow and starting a whole crew where they all stole his flow. While he's catching flack for some of his management of the Concrete Boys, where they all stole his
DC2 Trills. Hold on. Hold on, we gotta see this. We gotta hear this nigga flow. I got really fact checked this nigga stole his flow or not, bro. Like, niggas be lying, bro. Niggas be like, hey, he stole my flow. I listen to that nigga flow. That shit sound nothing like this, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He got a song Yachty too? Oh, let me see. I wanna hear some old shit though. I don't wanna hear no shit. This shit a year ago. Let me see. This shit might get copyrighted though.
FWP shit, nigga.
It's raw when you need cash on it.
Need to go back to school. This a Rari, not a vet. Boy, that's like 4 lines. Where the fuck your ruler at? Oppo Canada drop. My Toronto bitch, they wet. Must be on that fry. Ain't no pistol, he sold his tech. He get juggy, come in moving nervous. FN steady clips for certain. We go 30 under 30. We got 30s just for certain. We keep 30s just for purging. My bitch got more curse than cursive. Back on RP10s, I'm searching. He look strange, but I still served him. With my dog Keanu Reeves, I just pulled up once in these. That was like a couple G's.
Oh, this nigga flow hard.
She with me. 2 days, just like that submarine.
I'm about to this nigga flow too. Hold on.
One up top, he get a raise. In a shop, niggas not rock, really polka dot. Had a chance, but the nigga blew it right back to the block. You remind me of this one nigga, flump out what you got. I remind me of them dope boys, walk around with my knots. It's that drink, baby shit, nigga, better find your spot. I just walk up in the jeweler with it, pick up on my watch. Man, I'm really on some 3T shit. Remind me of my own.
This nigga Yachty might have stole his flow though.
Where you niggas at? Remind me what I got. I got this lean dirt ball cheap from a dirt
that
ball.
switch up, that shit's hard, bro. That's why I like Yachty music too. That's the crazy part.
Go, her program never changed. Just so you know, I untucked Glock before I took a chain. He can't trap, he nervous. Made a 10 on the way to a server. Feel like dance with a 10, I'm a monster. Mesmerized by the jury.
No, he definitely stole this nigga flow. I can just hear it, bro. I'm thinking of a Yachty song right now. Like, this nigga really be switching his flow like this.
Trying to buy some Russian cake, so I contact my Russian bae. Fucking right, I wear big pants, cause I get big pay. Petty Sprite, we pollute that bitch and make it taste great. BIA, one of the greatest niggas to do this shit today. Partner quick to upper clip like AMD visuals. Had a buzz, back up in the day, but now his shit literally. Point on my St. Louis, bitch, I told her it's a 6 in her. Double part them latest whips and walk in and change the weather.
I listen to a new song, bro. This shit came out
Turn me up, turn me up. It
ain't done. Came out 2 weeks ago.
You trying to leave us? No top shot, really by my dollar.
It's raw when you need cash on it.
Nigga want the beef, we can push the problems. Push around town with my chopper. I ain't booked a flight, cause she got hella mileage. What's up in my bag? I can get it back. Head hunter, real numbers, high like them. Bad bitches, nothing other. Back in the day, I was trapping with a brother. 247, no, we got this bitch jumping.
Oh, this not even hold on. That's not even his newest one, right? This is the new one right here. Never heard this shit a banger, bro.
It ain't time to go. You trying to leave us? No top shot, really by my dollar.
Oh, this is the same.
Raw when you need cash on it.
Hey, no, I'm dumb as fuck, bro. I did not even look at the title. I didn't even look at the title, bro.
On this bitch. Go to the moon, 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 go to the moon. High Delta status, getting money, pouring up ass nigga. We was both meant to get to bag, I got mine quicker. I guess he go by less, formerly known as Richard. He ain't getting money. I'm disowning niggas. Can't write a song by niggas. Put the chrome on. This shit so overdue, might repo it. Pop me a double G refocus. This ain't the double G post it.
Turn on the lights, I'm shining still. I look like I signed 3 deals. Put up buddy in the box. He look like a Happy Meal. Pussy. I fudded my ears, I fudded my glass, I fudded my bitches too. You fucked up your face card, why would you French your move? I'm with one Italian broad, it's finna turn to 2. You know what I do. Go to the moon, 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 go to the moon.
Alright, okay. That shit, I don't know. I like the first one better, but it's like he definitely I wouldn't say he stole his flow, but allegedly he might have stole that nigga flow 100%.
His flow. While he's catching flack for some of his management of the Concrete Boys, he's also
I
catching
just like
flack
Yachty
for
voice
his
on that
work
shit
with
better, though.
Ian. Dismissed by most hip-hop fans as a Yeet and Cardi clone, the suburban white kid has been ignored by just about everybody except Yachty. Instead, he's put him on by appearing alongside him at festivals and collabing with him on a recent track called Hate Me. Now, I got a video about Ian coming real soon, but it's songs like these that have caused a lot of confusion. Because wasn't this the same guy who felt that hip-hop needed to move on that is now working with someone who's just rehashing what has already been done as an outsider to the genre? The same man that said hip-hop is in a terrible place, co-signing a trust fund kid cosplaying street rappers. But when it comes to real issues that are propelling forward the Yachty hate train, one of them is definitely his newfound obsession with flaunting his wealth. On that track with Ian, he spit some very boastful bars about his cash that had people doing a double take. No, I'm richer than your favorite rapper. If I'm not, then God kill my mama. Huh. Biggest house on the street. Then, when people tried to check him on his...
money, niggas hating, bro. They just hating now. Niggas just hating now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Now niggas just hating, bro. Niggas can't have money no more, bro. They gotta be broke or something. Like, damn.
Claim, he continued to double down and say that he was the richest of them all. I made $8 million in my first 8 months of rapping in 2016, on God. With all that boasting about his cash, he started to sound like his bestie Drake, and unfortunately for Yachty, this has been another layer of what soured the public on him. Because as well as being name-checked on Euphoria, he's been caping for Drake as hard as academics.
Well, I think people just hate on Drake because he's the guy. It's also probably that he's fucked everyone's bitch, yeah. I mean, he's also that guy, though. All the records, all the numbers, like he's the one.
It's like,
I just wish...
Yo, mans, though, dude. Yo, mans, bitch. Like, come on, bro. Yo, mans, bitch. That's some crazy shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yo, mans, girl. I don't care if she even going, bro. You don't, bro. Come on, that's your mans. He's wilding the fuck out, bro. That nigga's crazy, bro. That nigga's crazy. Yo, mans, girl is insane work, bro. Niggas wild for that one, bro. That's why niggas hate the nigga. Like, come on, bro. We supposed to be mans. Like,
I had never spoke on it. That's the only thing that, like, that was the only part. I wish I hadn't said anything about it.
Just as K-Dot predicted, Yachty has been throwing himself on Drake like a human shield. And in every interview since, he's gone out of his way to insist that Drake is still the king and that he never technically lost any beef.
Because Drake dropped great records, but also, let's be fair, Drake was deemed a loser in this battle before it started because people don't like him and haven't, and he's won for a very long time.
That's crazy, bro. Caping for Drake, bro. I mean, that's his man's, though. It's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to feel, dude. It's like, that's your man's. Like, I gotta put in my shoes. Like, that's my man's. Like, hold on, that's my man's. I'm gonna have to like put that cape on, though. But shit.
Time, and he sat at the top of the throne, and still, honestly, respectfully, I think he still sits at the top of the throne. I don't think that people are going to stop listening to Drake, and like Drake's career is going to like flush. Rappers have lost and then lost everything. I don't think that this has happened to Drake. I think Drake will still be in everyone's Wrapped Spotify at the end of the year. He could still drop hits and control the summer. I think that Kendrick made very smart moves. I don't think Drake would disagree.
After Let's Start Here gave Yachty an opportunity to change hip-hop's collective mind when it comes to him, it feels like Boat has gone out of his way to absolutely dismantle any chance that his haters would finally come around. Because every time he speaks, the end result is that he's found another reason for them to believe that he's an arrogant individual who's taken more from hip-hop than he's given. And recently, he gave them evidence that he hasn't grown at all in recent years. In fact, he might still be the same exact kid who was hurt by Button's comments. When he welcomed Joe onto his A Safe Place podcast, Bo seemed like he had a point to prove to Joe, making it seem like he still held a grudge in the process. As within minutes of the conversation beginning, he was trying to turn the tables on Button.
At first, it also was a feeling like, oh, this won't last long. Like, these ain't gonna be here for long. These are here, they going my one hit wonders, all the mumble rap, whatever it takes, whatever.
I don't care, bro. You gotta really think about it, bro. That conversation with fucking Button probably broke this nigga, bro. I'll be broke from that too, bro. You gotta think about it. He was like, what, 18, 19 at the time, bro. He probably 18 though. But like, you got this 18-year-old talking to it. This nigga probably was like 25. He probably just now getting 30. He was around that age, 25 to 30 range. That nigga just frying you. You sitting, you re-listen to it, and they older than you, and they probably know a lot more than you, bro. Just because they didn't know shit over the years of them living. Like, they didn't know life more than you. So you just sitting there getting cooked, fried, bro. I swear to God, I hate when that shit be happening. Especially when old niggas come up to me trying to fry me, bro. I be like, bro, what the fuck? But they can't fry me, though, because I be looking at this nigga like, nigga, you're old. Calm down, bro. You don't know what's happening anymore, bro. That nigga still fucking 1980 niggas outside and shit. No, bro. Niggas out here dying, bro. Calm down, bro. That's what it really be.
It was. And I just don't remember it being like oh man, we welcome y'all, man, welcome new guys. I think it just became a thing where it was a realization that we weren't going anywhere. There's still a lot of people who like, that ain't for me, and that's fine. But I don't think it was ever just like, what's up, little bro?
He getting old enough. He realized he probably regret a lot of shit.
Guys
probably regret talking to this
guy.
nigga.
I don't ever think it was just a smooth hand toss.
After watching,
hold on, bro. When you be getting old, bro, old niggas when they hit a certain age, I think it's when you hit that 40-year age, bro. You start looking at younger, like people that's younger than you. You start thinking like, bro, I could have guided him in the past, bro. I swear to God, every old nigga hit me with that, bro. They try to guide me to a good direction. Like, bro, what do you mean, bro? Calm down, bro. You don't even know what's happening in life, bro. Nigga, don't talk to me daily or nothing. You just trying to guide me to doing shit I don't want to do, bro. Calm down. That's what it really be.
Fans couldn't believe how transparent the whole thing was. Yachty brought that shit up in under 3 minutes with the exact date. But it didn't stop there. As now that he felt he was more powerful in hip-hop than Button, he tried to insist that he was a better rapper too.
Joe, you still rap? You still get in there? You still practice?
How can you
You think you still got it?
Always have. It's like riding a bike.
No.
Do you think you're better than him? In what?
Do you think right now, if me and you went in there, Joe, you could pen a better verse than me?
Well, who's picking the beat?
Obviously not you.
He also suggested that he was more versatile than Joe was.
I can work on anything.
For me personally, I can't speak on this because I don't listen to Joe Budden, bro. Like, no, I don't listen to this nigga. I never listen to this nigga, bro. Whole time, bro. I don't care about this nigga music. I probably heard a couple of songs from him just because I just hear what old niggas listen to. Like, I got grandparents and shit, so I probably heard like a couple of songs from this nigga on accident. I probably don't know it's him though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even compare these niggas. Like, I don't know, bro. And then it's a different time and shit. Like, back then his shit was hard. Now that shit not hard, bro. Now his shit hard. So niggas gonna just agree. Like, more like, you gotta really think about it. It's more niggas alive in his generation, Yachty generation, than it is in Joe Budden generation. Them niggas, there's a lot of niggas in his generation that's not here no more, bro. They got cooked from old age, bro. He getting too old now, bro. He getting too old now, bro.
I'm gonna push off one of my
If you give me one of them Metroid beats, then you will have the best verse.
I'm gonna dust off one of my Alchemist beats.
If I could get to Alchemist,
I'm gonna dust off one of my Alchemist beats.
I'm not even dignifying this.
I would love for us to book a session. Me and you go in there and rap.
Because I'm retired.
That
would
be
just a fun content piece.
I think it would be fun.
If I were not retired, just the thought of this would be an insult to me. I wouldn't even allow it. See, that's why if that Alchemist beat was up and you was no sleep,
no, I would still kill you.
Oh my God! A morning session? I'm walking in with
this nigga
coffee.
said, this nigga Yachty crazy. Hold on, this nigga basically just told this nigga, I'll go to your genre and cook you on your own shit, bro. This nigga been doing that shit for years, bro. That shit crazy. That's really, and that's the crazy thing about music. It's like niggas in music, it's like so many different genres and music. It's like these niggas on a totally different spectrum of what you own. Like, I would feel like new rap, like Metro beats and like just the new type of like rap style. I don't think like that should be like a different type of genre than the old rap, cause they just don't sound nothing alike at all, bro. Like they don't sound nothing alike at all. That's what I'm saying. Like this shit's kind of crazy. Like you see how you go to pop, like some pop shit. Like I don't say they sound the same, but you don't see that much change in it. But in rap, it's like the rap switch so crazy that it's like it's to the point where I don't even see these at the like this rap and this rap at the same shit. It's like so, bruh. It's so different. Like I can't even see it as the same genre for real.
Who's recording in the morning?
Me, psychopath Virgos.
The whole exchange was a little tense, with Joe trying his best to take it in good humor. But the major takeaway wasn't that Button got clowned. It was that Yachty was still in his feelings about what happened all of those years ago. Yachty's still hurt. His passive-aggressive tone and attack is hilarious. Heal, bro. After so many years of being doubted and finally releasing a critically acclaimed album, Yachty has obviously developed a chip on his shoulder. He wants to let all of those people who thought he was just a one-hit wonder know that he's still there, richer than ever, working with big artists like Drake, and shining brighter than they ever could. The only problem is that he's doing it so obnoxiously that it's off-putting to his supporters too. Plus, all of the stuff with the Concrete Boys and Ian isn't exactly a good look either. Now, it's actually reached the point where he's being chased off of social media entirely.
I'm going off this internet shit. I think I'm going for the rest of the year. Contracted to do this podcast shit, unfortunately, but I ain't posting no more shit. I'm deleting the apps off my phone. Swear to God.
For Yachty, this could be a really good move, because in a social media fueled era, separating art from the artist is basically impossible, and if he keeps going the way he is, he might end up dealing with more hate now than he ever did in 2016 when he first popped off as a so-called mumble rapper. Now, he should just focus on making music and leave the social media clout chasing to artists on the come up. As always, it's your boy Luesta, and if you guys like this video, you're definitely gonna like one of the 2 videos on the screen. Till next time, my friends, make sure you guys tap in a few days for the next video, and I'll catch you then. Peace.